Hey guys! Okay, so tomorrow is the talent show. Tomorrow is the talent show, and today was the first rehearsal that I was able to attend, and early this morning, before I even got to school, I had seen a message from one of my friends urging me to drop out of the talent show. And I wondered why. Why was she asking me to drop out? Why would, her reasoning was that she didn't want me to get made fun of by the whole school. And so I wondered, why would she think that I was going to get made fun of in front of the whole school? Because there are actually people who aren't coming, because the talent show admission is $5, and some people don't have $5, their parents won't give them $5, so not the whole school is coming, but it's going to be in the auditorium during school hours, and I'm used to getting laughed at and booed just by walking into a room. But I really think that because this is the kind of event that it is, that they'll be less lenient about what happens on that area, in that area. But I did ask her why she would think that I was gonna get made fun of, and she just said that she didn't want me to feel any pain. She kept on saying how she didn't want to come off as rude or mean, and then I asked her what did she mean that I really didn't understand from the message that she sent what she was really saying. So I asked her, what did she mean? And she basically said that I can't sing. She said, Nikki, your singing, it's not good. Well, it was more like, your singing, it's not good. And she was adamant about trying to get me to drop out of the talent show, and I just couldn't figure out why at first, and it's because she thinks I can't sing. And I finally uncovered that message in 4th period. I had gotten the first few messages before school had even started, and then I got the second message in 1st period, and then I finally got the final message in 4th period. And the thing is that certain teachers are more lenient about cell phone usage in the classroom, so there are only certain times when I can actually pull my phone out, or sort of, not that I actually carry my phone. I put it in my locker. What? But, anyways, and I got really upset about that, because here was my supposed friend urging me to drop out because she said that I couldn't sing. She's like, I know you love it, but please don't. She was basically saying, please don't embarrass yourself like that. Don't do that to yourself. And oh my gosh, I'm turning into Wyatt. But Like, it would be that big of an embarrassment if I sang. So that kind of got to me, and I did cry, but I didn't, in fourth period, but I didn't want anyone to see. I think my friend China saw a little bit, but I didn't want anyone to ask me what was wrong, because I knew if they asked me what was wrong, I would just burst into even more tears at that time. So, come rehearsal, when I got on that stage, in front of my entire, play castmates, because it was in the auditorium where the talent show will be held, and we had rehearsals today. So in front of my entire castmate, the entire play cast, all my castmates. Yeah, that's totally no pressure. So I'm fourth. I'm the fourth act, and I got up there and I sang, and I'm singing Grace and Chance, Waiting Outside the Lines. It's a song, like when I first turned in my form to sign up for the talent show, Miss Mosley asked me what song I was going to sing, and I said, I don't know, but I think a song that has a message or a song that I really love, and this song is both. It has a message to, but it has a message, and I really love it. After I heard it on So Random, like, I didn't discover Grace and Chance through Ellen. I discovered him through So Random. So Random, for those of you who don't know, was the Sunny with a Chance spinoff. I was obsessed with everything Sunny with a Chance. Like, seriously. It's probably because I seriously related to Zora so much. It wasn't even funny. But, I mean, like, I used to be especially weird. But anyways, after I heard that song on So Random, I was just listening to it constantly on YouTube, and I have the song on my Radio Disney CD. I think it's the Radio Disney 15th B-Day edition. And then I think I also have that same song on, and now that's what I call music CD. Under the bonus tracks of new artists when he was considered a new artist. But yeah, the message of that song is to not let what anyone says or what anyone thinks hold you back. Don't let what is set for everyone else keep you from doing what you want to do. Like when it says rules and regulations force you to play it safe, don't let the unspoken rules of wherever you are force you to not take those risks. I mean, you don't get through life playing it safe. And it's also a song about being stuck inside your own box and being trapped there because of your own inhibitions. And I used to be someone like that. I had so much anxiety, which anxiety is usually connected to a fear of not being able to do something. Like, even if it's not being able to look at a person, or not oh my gosh, I'm definitely turning into Wyatt. Just the way I just said that. Or not being able to talk to someone, those little things, that's still a fear. And I had so much anxiety. I didn't start talking to people, like legit talking to people, until my 7th grade year, which was after my sister left, and I really just started becoming my own person. I stopped being that introvert that never took any risks. And I started doing more what I would call daring things at that time. But I used to be that person that just never lived outside that box, never took any chances because of the fear of what might happen, the fear of the unknown. But, actually, even in 8th grade, when we toured Minor, and I think at one point in elementary school, we went to the Minor Auditorium for a little show for, like, speakers that they had, and I never realized how much time and how, I never realized how much time I'd spend in there, how familiar with it I'd become. If you told me that 3 years ago, I'd be like, yeah, you're definitely not a time traveler. Definitely not. Because that is just not me. That's how I know you're not from the future. But yeah. So I sang my song, and I was so tense because I let that message get into my head. I let that thought fester inside my mind, and I started tensing up. I was grasping onto the mic stand so hard, and I was so sweaty and so nervous, and I think it was mostly because I let that thought get into my head. But I heard myself because there was this echo, and it was a very loud microphone, so I could hear myself. And I didn't like what I was hearing, and I just wanted it to be over. I started thinking that she was right. And after the song was over, I ran to the other side of the stage where I thought no one was. And then I ran to the dressing room, and then the dressing room bathroom, because people were in the dressing room. And I just started crying. And if I didn't have such amazing friends, I probably would have been crying for a lot longer than I had been. But they assured me that that they genuinely liked my voice, and that she was wrong, and that I do have a good singing voice, and that I just need to relax and not care what others think. Which I actually told her before I even went on. Because, that made me reconsider. At first I thought she was just, being a considerate friend and, worrying about what people might say. But then I realized that she thought that I can't sing. And that really hurt. But it was making me seriously reconsider the whole being in the play, not being in the play, but being in the talent show thing. And I was asking everyone if I should still do it, but then I realized that, one, I'm singing a song about taking risks, and now not second guessing yourself just because of your fears. And here I was second guessing myself because of what I was afraid of, and not taking that risk because of it. And 2, people were gonna be paying $5 to see me. Even if they were laughing, you just chunked over $5 that you could have spent at the gas station on all that food. So, And also, you know, being in the talent show, I don't have to pay that $5 to get out of class. So, but, I am so lucky to have such amazing friends, and that I'm at this point that I have these such amazing friends. Like, I have the weirdest friends as well, because, like, the weirder people, the better. I mean, like, not, you know, they snuck into a morgue and stole dead people's teeth weird. That's more disturbing. I mean, like, weird, like, like they use twerking as a healing method. Talking to you, Amaya. But yeah, I was actually deeply considering singing Vacation by Shane Dawson, just because I really love singing that song. But I also, like, I really love Waiting Outside the Lines, and it was also, like, one of the more popular votes. It was either that or Call Me Maybe, and Call Me Maybe did not float well with my high school peers. So, you know, but I don't have the Vacation song on a CD. I just have it on my Spotify playlist. And, you know, there's this one line where it's like, it feels like paradise when I think about being alone. And I'm just over here alone, like, I'd rather be stuck on an island with someone else. So, you know, and you know. So, don't let anyone drag you down. And I know this is so overused, but overused can also mean that it was worth using. But don't listen to what other people say when it's negativity. Don't care what other people think. Just do you. And don't be afraid to. Don't let what one person says keep you from finding out that a million people can say the opposite. Or will say the opposite. Don't let one negative comment keep you from starting those 1,000 positive comments. Bye, guys. And wish me luck at the talent show. I will tell y'all about it when I can, probably tomorrow, if I'm not too tired after it. Because, you know, after tomorrow is spring break! Yes! Okay, bye, guys.